G'day everyone, my name is Geraghty and I just want to show you a video about what I can get up to as an apprentice in the heritage skills industry. My company's thankfully allowed me to come in here, take a few videos, show you around the workshop and some of the cars we're working on. Let's go have a look. The first car I'd like to show you here is the Citroen DS running a beautiful gold colour. You can see that. As you can see, the engine's gone, all the fuel system's gone. Unfortunately, the only thing that this car did leave behind was a hell of a lot of grease and grime and dirt. Even the high pressure cleaner couldn't even get rid of it. But one of the exciting parts of being an apprentice, you get the opportunity to jump in there and get dirty. Got to look forward to those sorts of moments. So what we do at this phase of the electrical conversion, which is very close to the start, the beginning, is the engineer will come in here with a scanner, take accurate measurements of the engine bay, so we can develop what you see here in the middle, adapter plate, which connects the gearbox, original gearbox, to the motor. Whilst he's doing that, myself and the head technician will start doing all the accurate measurements so we construct the supporting frames for all the additional electrical components and the framework for the batteries that will sit in there as well. About 50% of every electrical conversion is fab work. So a lot of designing, a lot of measuring, welding, fabricating, cutting, all those sorts of things to build these frames takes up probably the majority, I'd say, of a build. So that is the beautiful Citroen DS. Really looking forward to when this one's completed, especially with the old hydraulic system that it has, which we've had to upgrade to an electrical. So with that beautiful floating cushion-like seat and the electrical power, I just think this will be an amazing car, rolling down the M1, cruising, not worrying about anything in the world. So I look forward to when it's done. So the next car I'd like to show you, which I've spent a hell of a lot of time inside this engine bay on, is a Defender. A big old Defender here. So leading off from the Citroen DS, we've built the frames for all the components, electrical components, the batteries. We've also done a bit of neat fiberglass work that will be put just up there, which holds the contactor box, the battery management system, keeps everything in check. The motor mounted in here. And so since there's so many forces because of the new torque that's going through the car, we've added this additional frame just there. So once all this has been mounted, we start to help the electrician out, running cables for him, doing a bit of terminating for him, some soldering, a bit of plumbing, pipe work. This is something that I put together for the radiator pipe work. Runs up there to the little coolant reservoir. So this car is about midway through the electrical conversion, putting it all together, getting it ready so we can hand it over to the electrician to do all the final terminating of the HV cables and a bit of commissioning and some testing. Whilst I'm over here, I just want to show you this though. We just received this the other day. Tell me if you can guess what this car is. You should be able to guess from that. If you haven't, that is an E Type Jag, which we are incredibly fortunate to be doing a conversion on. Absolutely beautiful car. Beautiful car. I've got it covered at the moment. I probably shouldn't even be showing this little wing here, but I just can't help myself. But this is one of the next conversions. So we will remove the engine nice and carefully, take out all the fuel systems again so the engineer can come over and do his thing. But no, really looking forward to this one. It's going to be absolutely amazing car to drive. The next car I want to show you is the beautiful Morgan, which is coming towards the end of its electrical conversion. All the fab work has been done, all the mechanical work has been done. It's now over to the electrician to do all the final wiring and all the details, minor details, so we can do the testing and the final commissioning. I was given the opportunity to wire up these two batteries that you see here, that I think really suit this car. Like, you just see the way it sits. I think that is really quite nice. So learning about the modern side of things as well as the heritage side of things gives it a really good blend of both. But the part that I really want to show you, which I was able to use the English wheel, was this second grille that I got to construct here. So we got the original Morgan grille in the front, and then using the English wheel, I've been able to curve the back just there to fit it perfectly in line with the original. These sorts of things really finish the car off, lets us apprentices, you know, use our imagination and creativity to really give these cars the finishing touches that are eye-catching for the people looking at this car, and puts a smile on the client's face as well as our own. We've been able to blend in the Electrogenic logo just in the front there, which really is quite snazzy. A little brush finish with the black, satin black background. Another thing that I was given the opportunity to build is this protective guard that just sits on the batteries. So this is to protect people from getting their hands near the high voltage cables. They actually asked me to build two of these because it looks so much like a plane that everyone just literally wanted to just throw it. So the opportunity to make another one might actually be a good thing, because, you know, more experience than me, so more experience the better. But that's the Morgan right there, coming towards the end of its build. I'm really looking forward to when this one's completed. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. The last car I want to show you now is at the end of its electrical conversion. It is another Defender, aka the cow, as you can see with the nostrils and colours on the side, livery on the side. So this car is at its end, ready to go back to the client, just going through commissioning and some final testing. Comparing it to the other Defender that I showed you earlier, you can see the batteries are now in, 10 batteries in here. The fiberglass contactor box has been fitted at the back, the isolator switch, all the components are in, heater, cables down the side. If you follow Electrogenics social media, Instagram, you'll see this beautiful car doing some amazing performance in the snow recently. So if you haven't checked that out, I highly recommend you jump onto their Instagram and go have a look for yourself. It is really quite impressive, to be honest. A little bit jealous because I wasn't given the opportunity to go out and have a shot myself. But if we come into the cabin, come over to here, you'll see all the electrical components that we put underneath, the DC-DC converter, the 12-volt systems, and then under the passenger side we've got the chargers, which connect up to the socket on the outside. So all the testing that they're doing at the moment is just to ensure that this all is working with each other before it goes back to the client. So I hope you guys enjoyed my little walk around Electrogenic and what I get up to as an apprentice here of the heritage Skils industry. It is an amazing industry to be a part of. There's a lot of opportunities, a lot of incentives, and as an Aussie who has moved over here, the amount of support from associations like the Heritage Skills Academy, my company Electrogenic, and the people who have organised this video, the Association of Heritage Engineers. There's a lot of amazing people. It's a great industry to be a part of. So for anyone who's looking for a change, want to do something quite exciting, really rewarding, I highly recommend just get amongst it. Get out there, give it a shot. What have you got to lose, you know? So take it easy, everyone. Look after yourselves and catch up with you soon, eh? Cheers.